Hey everyone, so today I wanted to talk about pasty butt. So what is pasty butt? When you've got brand new chicks and they're only probably anywhere from 3 days to about a week old, it's a condition that you might see on your chicks where the poop on their little vent on their butt dries, it sticks there and dries, and that can become a problem. And that's because if it seals off their vent and they aren't able to go to the bathroom, then it can actually be fatal because they aren't able to excrete their waste. So that's where it becomes an issue. So what causes it? Well, it could be stress, or if they're too cold, or if they're too hot. So when you put the heat lamp in your brooder cage or your brooder box, whatever it is that you use, make sure you've got a thermometer in there so that you can make sure that the temperature is appropriate and that they've got room to move away from that heat, because if they're too warm, they will move away on their own. And so the other thing that might cause it is improper diet. Chicks only need to have chick starter. They don't need any treats. They shouldn't be getting human food, that kind of thing. Their little systems aren't quite developed enough yet to handle those kind of things, and it can cause diarrhea and poopy butt, pasty butt, poopy butt, pasty butt, whatever. There's all kinds of names for it. So what is a treatment for it? Like if you notice that you have a couple of chicks that have it, what do you do about it? Well, the first thing you do is grab them up one by one and take them into a sink and use warm water, not too hot because you don't want to scald them, but use warm water and get the poop off their butt. It is water soluble. It'll come off just with some water and just rub it a little bit. Once you get all the poop off, then use the blow dryer and blow their little butt dry because you don't want them to catch a chill. And you just grab one at a time and do that. I've only had to do that during the first week. After that, the problem goes away and it's been fine. And then after you blow them dry, you can put some petroleum on their vent just so that if it begins to happen again, the petroleum is a little slick and the poop should slide down and not actually stick to their vent. So that's another idea. How do you prevent it in the first place so you don't even have to deal with this butt washing all the time? Just make sure you've got a proper temperature in your brooder box. Chicks start out at 95 degrees, and then every few days, 4 days or so, you can drop it down 5 degrees at a time until you get them down to about 75 degrees. And that'll take a while. By then they're getting their feathers and they can self-regulate their temperature and stuff. So make sure you've got the proper temperature in the brooder box. You can put probiotics in their water. They make probiotics just for chicks, just for the babies. So make sure if you're going to use it, you get that and not the one for adults. And then make sure you're only feeding them chick starter because it's special formulated for their sensitive little digestive systems. And don't give them any human food, any treats like you would your adult girls until they are in the adult flock. So that's my tip for you today to understand pasty butt, and I hope that was helpful, and I'll catch you on the next one.